Alright, I'm back, and I have the answer. It is this Ashland Hymns. Ha ha ha. I knew it was a poetry, hymns, etc., something along those lines. You know, funky words strung together in clever ways. You know, but it was Ashland Hymns. Doop-de-doo. You better accept this, buddy, or I'm going to be upset, and you wouldn't like me when I'm upset. There we go, and he likes me a lot more. This is a gift from me. I'm amazed. A copy of Ashland Hymns. Simple sentiments. So he accepts my courtesy. Ask him about the Ashlanders. Not too much to tell. He gives me notes on it to take back to Caius. And what else? The Nerevarine cult. They worship the Ashcan. The great Ashcan and Hortator, Nerevar, Moon and Star, who in ages past destroyed the evil godless dwarves, and banished the treacherous Dagoth-Ur and his foul hosts beneath Red Mountain. The cult is of small consequence to Ashlander worship, and is only among the Arshkerkakalu do its followers have any influence. Other Ashlander tribes share the sentiments of the cult, but regard the Nerevarine prophecies with suspicion and skepticism. So even the Ashlander tribes are a little, about the Nerevarine prophecies. There's more to this guy. You see, here we are. Life as a trader. I'm too old to travel now, to risk the beasts and the bitter blights of the wastes. Now I sit here and warm and savor my imported Cyrodiilic brandy, while my adventurous son, his son, Hanat Zabu Sabanabi, assists me in my trade. Oh, but you'll notice it has a link. I wonder at my son. He has been so long away, without a word to his father, and surely he wishes me to die of worry, so that he may inherit this fine brandy. He has proposed to chart the rarely visited ancient underground complex at Mamiya, west of Red Mountain. If you should chance to see him in your travels, chide him and tell him that an old man longs for news of his son and heir. His son is missing. And here's the thing, I had played this game for so long to where... Keep that to yourself, Boondeer. But I had played this for so long, beaten the main quest, done all sorts of things, but for the longest time, the one thing I could never do is find this guy's son. And he gives that little statement there where he's so worried about his son. All he wants his only wish is to make sure his son is safe. And man, I was like, barked on this holy quest to find this poor guy's son, and for the longest time I just couldn't find him. Now sure, I could have gone online, looked it up, but what's the fun in that? And I do remember his son is somewhere around here. There's a 6th house shrine where he is imprisoned.
Let's hear it.
Not saying anything there, Iron Man. Alright. So, yes, we're done here. We just need to go report back to Caius. And I may take time out, because I actually do kind of remember, because I was so triumphant when I finally found that place where he was located, that Mamiya. I was like, yeah! Finally found his place.
Wealth beyond measure.
Silence beyond measure, Chucklehead. Yeah, keep his notes. I'm promoting and sending you to the Ushkakakalu camp. But before you go, I think it's high time to tell you what's going on here. The Emperor and his advisors think you have the appearance of meeting the conditions of the Nerevarine prophecies. That's why you were pulled out of prison on His Majesty's authority and sent to me, so that you could satisfy the conditions of the Nerevarine prophecies and become the Nerevarine himself, the ancient Dark Elf hero, Nerevar, resurrected. Here's the decoded You remember that package you take to Caius at the very beginning of the game? He's giving you that package back, decoded, so that you can read it. Once he gets through blabbering here, as you can see in the decoded message, Emperor, but the thing is, he thinks, the Emperor just wants you to meet the conditions of the prophecies so you can manipulate things here, in the Dark Elf lands. But old Caius here is thinking, well, gee, what if you really are Nerevar reborn? So, yeah. And he even gives you a little money. Yeah. But, where's Coded package. That package you delivered to Caius at the very beginning of the game, here it is. Knight Heir to the Imperial Order of the Blades. Acquaint you with Fishface, an individual who is of no rank or consequence, which is the truth. That's what we were at the time. We were a nobody. He's been released from prison on His Majesty's authority and is sent to you to be entered as a novice in the Blades. And pretty much it just goes over what Caius just tells you. What Caius just told me. It goes on for some time, but yeah. That's really all it does. What I just told you about Caius. I don't know. The thing is, I don't know what other people think about Caius, this NPC. That's actually one of my favorite NPCs because he just, despite all his troubles, his drug addiction problems, and his drinking,
Please, go ahead. I'm all ears.
he really just kinds of gets it together, and well, it's like he believes in you. He doesn't just think this is some mission for the Emperor. He really starts to believe in you, sort of. So I don't know. It's just kind of cool. And I need a special place. Because as you can see, I'm getting all sorts of things that are related to the main quest. And I'm going to wind up with a lot of those papers when the main quest is done. And I want to keep them in a safe spot. A single safe spot. But I'll go do that on my own. And I'll be back later. I bet this video's gotten way out of hand when it comes to file size, so, or just time. So, I'll be back later.